Ms. Davis, you talked about self-funded entrepreneurs in your testimony and how making small loans and large loans cost the same amount, but it ends up being more burdensome to do the small loans. I have good relationships with the regional banks in Utah, and one of the things they've expressed concerns about to me is that they don't always recommend federal small business programs. They specialize in Main Street businesses. They're investing in their communities, but the programs that we're in charge of that are supposed to help small businesses have so much red tape and such an upfront cost and barriers to entry that they don't always recommend them to the same businesses that they're designed to help. What has your experience been with that?
Thank you. That's a great point. To many of our customers, it's more expensive to go through SBA loan programs and other federal programs because there is so much red tape. Our experience is that we're able to meet those needs better, faster, cheaper, and we don't have prepayment penalties. We don't have, you can pick up the phone and you can call someone directly. You don't have to go through specific representatives.
Yeah, thank you. That squares with what I'm hearing from folks in Utah, and that's something that we as a committee need to be aware of and be addressing. That we can design programs, but if they don't work for the people they're designed for, we're wasting our time and the taxpayers' money. Mr. Martinez, I want to come back to you for a second. You're talking about skilled labor and working with high schools, and I know not everybody needs college, but over the last couple of generations, I think college has become the way people get into the workforce, the way they find jobs. How are you finding laborers for your industry?
Yeah, I think the Band-Aid to the fix is immigration, right? Immigration through the visa program, the work visas is definitely a Band-Aid, and I think that's one, unfortunately, that just doesn't get enough attention. Really, it's identifying now this youth group that, again, wouldn't really go down the college route. In fact, I just talked to a guy the other day that is he's got all 8,000 of his hours to become a journeyman for HVAC and just hasn't finished his schooling.
Yeah.
So they're putting in the time, but the requirement from the schooling perspective is so hard that it's a barrier to the entry.
Yeah, I worry about Main Street businesses that have labor needs and people are willing to do it, but they don't have a mechanism for connecting with each other.